Alrighty, this is a former Boy Scout camp. It was started in about 1942, and I've been up and down through here, gotten a lot of stuff, half dollars, lots of mercury dimes, 4-H pins, it's everything that you can imagine. But it's early spring, April 2018, and this area is extremely brushy in the summer, so I get in here in the springs and hope I can find something or not. Now, I was getting a 70 or 72 signal on the AT Pro, which is pretty low, but it was deep, and I figured, you know what, there's not much out here anyway, so even if it's an old penny or whatnot, I'll take it. Although, from the look of what is on my digger there, it looks like we're a little better than a penny. Typically, most things are around the 40s, early 50s in here, so I'm thinking late Mercury, early Roosevelt. Ooh, and it looks like we got a Mercury. The side had really good reading. Now that's the edge of the coin, which means it's in pretty good shape. So that means it's probably in early to mid 40s, and it was dropped somewhere around that time. But let's see if we can get a date for you. Let's see, 36. Yep, looks to be 36. And we'll see if there's a mint mark. Of course, it's right at the bottom of the axe. I don't see one, but it looks like we have some bands. So yeah, overall, really good find. Like I said, there's not much here anymore, so I'm always happy when I get silver. Alrighty, I stopped into this house today. It looks to be early 1900s, late 1800s, and it's got a pretty spacious yard here. The nice young couple that lives there was nice enough to give me permission, and I've gotten a few wheat pennies. Unfortunately, most things are pretty corroded in here, but I just got something that I can see a bit of detail on, which is always a plus, and that is a 1936, I believe, Buffalo nickel. I also got the Buffalo nickel below here just a little bit ago. I decided not to record it because it literally took me like 5 minutes to figure out what it was. So that's definitely gonna need some cleaning. So I'm back at this house. It was built in 1890. Recently, I've been doing more campgrounds and such and getting war nickels, mercury dimes, things like that, and those are fun. But what I really missed is some of these old items that you get at houses. This looks like some kind of a decorative brooch. It looks like from the toning it's probably 20s or earlier. And of course it's not really worth a whole lot, and I probably won't even be able to figure out who it was made by or when it was made. But these are the cool items that you only get at old properties. Back here at Boy Scout camp. It opened in 45. I've been all around this place, gotten several half dollars, mercury dimes, really good place. But they've been clearing off along the river here, so I decided to go exploring in the new uncovered area. And I actually found something really cool, and I knew what it was right off, and the reason for that is a story. So the first time I ever came here in 2014, I found one of these, and I almost left it in the ground because I thought it was just a piece of bent copper or old pipe or whatnot. But I took it home and I cleaned it off, and it turned out to be a 1959 one-year issue Boy Scout neckerchief slide. The other one said "Onward for God and Country." I've seen this one online when I was searching for the other one. It's the Statue of Liberty, and it said "Strengthening the Arm of Liberty." And it was of the same series, so I'm going to guess it's also 1959, maybe early 60s, somewhere around there. And it should clean up really nice. I took the other one to the current Boy Scout camp, and unfortunately, I'm not sure what they're called. Headmaster? I don't know. The guy who runs it said that the other one's worth about $50, so this one's probably in that same range. Of course, I do it for the love, not for the money. Hard to believe this has been in the ground 60, 70 years, and it's getting saved today, so that is certainly what we do this for. Little bit of an update for you. So it turns out this one is quite a bit older than the original one, the Onward for God and Country, that I showed you. This was made for the Boy Scouts' 40th anniversary. The Boy Scouts started in 1910, so this was released in 1950, and it was part of a program which raised money for mini statues of liberty, which were presented to various states. I'm from Michigan. There's one in Michigan at Mackinac Island near the Upper Peninsula. I've never seen it, but it's certainly going to be on my bucket list from now on.